Welcome, Degi, and thanks for taking your time to speak with me. Can you first of all introduce your company as well as yourself?
Thank you so much. And my name is Degi. I'm co-founder and shareholder of the Monpellets company from Mongolia. And we do ship full fertilizer from sheep. And the company was founded 2018, and we've been exporting our product internationally from 2019. And the product was derived from sheep wool without using water and any chemicals, but only pure, unwashed sheep wool. And we, for example, we put it in like 1,000 kilos of wool into the factory, and it becomes 920 kilos of sheep wool. And I'm really excited to having a discussion with this and introduce about our company and being a part of Stewardship Award.
So this is a very innovative product. Can you just tell me the significance of this product for Mongolia?
Yes, well, in Mongolia has a 32 million sheep, and there's like 10,000 of sheep wool has been wasted. So from that idea, our founders and myself to find how we can produce this wool to be like a valuable product. And together with the German Humboldt University, they've been doing some researches to create a new type of organic fertilizer, and it happens to be sheep wool.
Yeah. Interesting. And I understand that you have brought some samples with us. Can you just explain to us a little bit of the process, perhaps?
Yes. Well, doing the sheep wool fertilizer is made by no water, no additives, only sheep. For example, 1 tons of wool comes to the factory and becomes 920 kilos of fertilizer. It's like a very efficient, and we don't use water, no chemicals, but it's good for the soil and also harvesting for the green product. And the most 4 advantages of this product is, first, it becomes a moisture holder, and second, it has a very high nutrition, which is 10%, and third, it swelling effect helps the soil have some more room for growing the root, and fourth, it gives a rich harvest. And that's why our motto is like healthy soil, healthy food, and rich harvest.
Fantastic, fantastic. So obviously this is a very good product in terms of, for nature and also for the welfare of people in a sense. So could you talk a bit more about any challenges that you've met while you're trying to create this venture, and how do you overcome them?
Yes, well, the main problem we're facing is getting the supply. Even though we have 32 million of sheep around the country, but we only collecting 150 wools per year. So I will analyze what's the problem, and I found that Mongolia's sharing skill is very outdated. For example, in Mongolia, we still using hand scissor, which gives them only like 30 sheep per day. But internationally, now like a world record holds 754 sheep per day. So we are like way behind of it. So I'm looking at this drawback, and I contacted with several farmers in New Zealand and Australia and America, because I used to study in America. And then I found someone from New Zealand, who his name is Paul, and he works for Rabobank, and he was offering me we can do some shearing training in Mongolia to build capacity building for Mongolian youth herders. And we did it last year, and we 5 courses, we trained 74 guys, and now those guys can share 200 per day. So from that perspective, Share Mongolia, that's the NGO, and Share Mongolia and Monpellets collaborating together to helping herders to gaining capacity and sharing skill, while my plant getting the wool, like a consistent supply from the herders, and then I can do my fertilizers to sell out for the greenhouses, and greenhouse can have an organic product and healthy soil.
So why is Mon Pallet's work important to you? And can you tell us a bit more about the values that you focus on as a leader in your job?
Yes, well, back in 2011, I came back from America to live in my country with my 2 kids. And I tried to buy some vegetables from the store, and I got some cucumbers and tomatoes. And when I bought it, when I got home and I opened it, it was molded and mushy, and it's almost half of them thrown out. So since then, I try to get the vegetables, like for example, asparagus that is not available. If I get the lemons, usually it's not good enough to use for my salads and stuff. So my first impression was how I can get the healthy food for my kids, especially for the vegetables. Since then, my kids doesn't eat vegetables because I'm not buying it because I don't know how safe it is. And second, I love strawberries, and I would like every time I buy a strawberry, it's very expensive and it's only like available very short time. And I always have a mind that I want to have a strawberry farm, and my background is financing, so I have some project come to my table saying investment needed for the Monpellets. So I looked at the project; it was great, and it was really meet my future goals, and I decided to go in. And Monpellets is not only for employer or myself or my kids' future; it's good for Mongolian 500,000 herders. Mongolia has 650 herders, and every herder has a sheep. And Mongolia has 72 million livestock, and half of them is sheep. So everybody is struggling of selling the wool and having enough income, and that project really helpful for herders and employment and income, and also the benefit for the soil and nature. So as a leader, I guess I'm looking out all my stakeholders of the project, and now I'm more focusing on tree planting, because in Mongolia having a big billion tree program, which is needed a lot of support from local producers like me. So hopefully we would have some nice green field in the future. I would be part of it.
Yes. Yeah. And you can talk a bit more about the values that you hold dear as you steer this company towards, like a multi-win strategy for the country, for the local people, as well as for nature.
Yes, well, this project has lots of sectors beneficial. Like, for example, like the environment sector, it gives for good for soil and tree planting, and agriculture sector, it's good for the greenhouse and the rich harvest and the light industry development, and mining sector. Mongolia is really like a rich natural resource country. So we need a lot of important and significant and beneficial biology rehabilitation. So main product is fertilizer. So this is another good example of sectoral benefit. And fourth, of course, employment. And when we increase in capacity for the sharing for the herders, it gives them capacity and income, as well as statistically we need 4,600 sharers in the market, so youth employment, and everything related together, just producing one product, giving out the different sectors. So I think it's a very scalable project in the future. We've been on the market only 3 years now.
Can you tell us what are the values that drives you every day to wake up and do this,
Yes, well, this is like a collaborative future. So I think the stewardship for the country, stewardship for myself and my employees and my herders and Mongolia, because it's all about working together and win-win. And I think stewardship really drives me to go on the international market, as well as my country's benefit in nature.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes. And how do you see the future for Monpellets?
Oh, there's so much plan. For example, in Mongolia has a 40,000 wool capacity every year, but only 20 has been produced. So I would like to produce those wasted wool, which means I can expand my plant 2 more. So which means we can produce like 9,000 sheep wool every year, makes enough for soil. And second, I would like to improve and promote youth herders' employment by giving them capacity building of the sharing for international skill. And third, it definitely drives to herders' life. Innovative approaches will be increased, which they will having a happier life and getting more income benefit. And all this gives me more consistent supply chain, which I can produce more product to give out to country, to growing green food and soil fertility. And overall, everybody will have a benefit on it.
So we're glad to have Monpellets as part of Steward Leadership 25. Tell us, what you hope to achieve after getting this recognition.
It was really incredible news when I got an email from Stewardship Award saying I'm one of the selected honorees, and I was like celebrated that night with my family. And I looked at before I submitted my application, I knew that I didn't know I would be selected, first of all. And I was selected, and I was so excited, and I shared with all my friends and my parents and my kids and my husband. And later on, I think, okay, how I'm gonna get a benefit from this, and how I'm gonna to use the stewardship to my future goals. And I've seen this is really great opportunity for promoting my project, first of all, and potentially looking for investment and for my second and third plant. And also I would like to expansion of network, which I really need in the international market, because I want to expand my market to give out Mongolian herders and Mongolian sheepfood fertilizer would be introduced in the market. And fourth, of course, it will be benefit my company and my country. So, I think if we produced those 9,000 wasted wool to producing fertilizer to exporting it, Mongolia would have 12 million euros sales from this project, which gives Mongolian financial market very important, not only the mine independence. So I think agriculture new product will benefit a lot of good things for my country and myself.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much for taking your time to chat with me.
Likewise, it's really nice to have you too. Yes. It was really nice to talk to you.
Good. I hope you enjoy Singapore.
Yes, thank you. I'll be staying 2 more nights, so hopefully I'm coming back. So to have some potential partners as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.